We have a new United States champion. What's up, Jared W here. Today we had the setup review of Friday Night SmackDown, the SmackDown right before Clash in Paris. SmackDown was in Lyon, France, and man, they brought it just like they did back in Backlash 2024. Their crowd was absolutely insane. They kicked off the show with a Logan Paul, the one and only Parasite himself, comes out, and before he even can say anything, the crowd is just tearing it. They showed him get out of his car first, and the crowd was booing like crazy. It was insane. Then he starts talking. He's getting the "F you Logan" chants, and it's just bleeping and bleeping. You hardly even can hear what he's saying because they keep on bleeping it out, which is kind of annoying, but I guess you can't have that many F words on television, which makes sense. But Logan Paul saying how I'm not a parasite, I'm not this. He says he's the one that brought WWE to Netflix, $5 billion. Boom. That's what I did. I brought us to ESPN, $1.6 billion. Boom. I'm pretty sure, Logan Paul, you did not bring the WWE to Netflix for ESPN. And honestly, I don't think anybody asked for ESPN because it's $30 now to watch a pay-per-view unless you already have ESPN, which I already do. So that's kind of nice. But Logan Paul, that was not you, buddy. And then the one and only, the greatest of all time, John Cena's music hits. He comes out to the craziest, loudest crowd I've heard on a SmackDown ever. It was insane. They erupted for John Cena. And they're just singing to the song word for word. He gets in the ring. They're just going absolutely insane for John Cena. And then John Cena goes on to tell Logan Paul that how he's been knocking people out of brass knuckles. But John Cena was like, I was doing that 20 years ago, and my brass knuckles said word life. John Cena calls Logan Paul just a wannabe. John Cena is the original eruptor. He was pissing people off 20 years ago wearing jorts and rapping to the ring while people didn't want him to do that. And John Cena says how he saw a top 25 list of the biggest influencers in the world, and Logan Paul wasn't even on that list, and how he calls himself an influencer. And then John Cena leaves the ring and starts teaching Logan Paul about hustle, loyalty, and respect. Because when you have a bad day and people truly love you and everything, you show hustle, loyalty, and respect. And with the loyalty, people will give you a pass if you're having a bad day, and they'll forgive you. And he goes, in respect, that's when you have a bad day, you apologize for your bad day. And John Cena finds the kid from, I want to say it was Germany. The crowd was. There was this first heel promo, and he called out the kid in the red John Cena gear for being a misfunctional relationship, and he finds him, hugs him, and apologizes to him. The only thing I will say, the kid is buried into his phone trying to record this, which I get it. He wants to have his selfie video with John Cena, but I'm like, dude, you're on TV, you're on YouTube, everything. So, but I get it. I probably would be doing the same thing, but this kid's just buried into his phone, and then finally he gets it going because John Cena even takes a break to let him start his phone recording it, and then he apologizes to him. But awesome though to get this full circle moment from all the way from back from March to now. Here we are in August going into September, from John Cena being his first heel promo to now he's back to being a babyface. But he teaches Logan Paul about hustle, loyalty, and respect, and he apologizes to the kid. And then Logan Paul pretty much tells John Cena to wrap it up. You're a professional pretender. And John Cena's like, well, you're the one that asked for this match, dickhead. And he tells him, you better bring it this weekend, because otherwise, if this crowd doesn't accept you after this Sunday, then you're not going to ruin wrestling. You're not going to make wrestling better. Wrestling's going to ruin you. Then we had Alexa Bliss versus Chelsea Green, and when Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair were making their entrance, Chelsea Green attacks Charlotte Flair and takes her out, and the medical team and security had to help Charlotte Flair backstage, while Alexa Bliss took Chelsea Green one-on-one with her goons on the side of the ring, Piper Niven and Alba Fire. But Alexa Bliss ends up picking up the victory over Chelsea Green with the help of Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair comes back out and saves Alexa Bliss because Chelsea Green, Piper Niven, and Alba Fire tried getting involved in the match, but Alexa Bliss ends up hitting the Sister Abigail and Chelsea Green and picks up the victory. Aleister Black is coming for Damian Priest, and he pretty much had a crazy package ready about how he's going to destroy Damian Priest once he gets a hold of him. And then Michin goes one-on-one with Kiana James, which honestly I forgot Kiana James was even in the company. But Michin beats her in 5 seconds. That's got to be like a record for like a SmackDown match. 5 seconds, she beats her. And then Julia and Kiana James jump Michin after the match. I have no idea where that's going, but I honestly found that it was just kind of like a waste of time to watch. And then Drew McIntyre comes out and he wants to find Cody Rhodes. He wants answers. Where's Cody Rhodes? There's no medical or anything saying that why he's not showing up to work. And he goes up to everybody asking him. He goes to Michael Cole. He goes, Michael Cole, you know anything? You're always kissing Cody Rhodes' arse, or as Drew McIntyre says, he was kissing his ass all the time. So Drew McIntyre needs to find Cody Rhodes. He wants to find him. He wants that WWE Championship match. And then Drew McIntyre goes on a tangent, and then Randy Orton's music hits, and Randy Orton comes out, and the crowd goes absolutely insane, singing word for word for his song, absolutely insanely loud. And then Drew McIntyre tells Randy Orton, I don't know why you like Cody Rhodes or trust him anymore. He goes, you weren't able to do it. You weren't able to punt Cody Rhodes in the King of the Ring tournament. You came up short, and you hesitated. Cody Rhodes didn't hesitate. He instantly took the opportunity to take out your back and everything and beat you. And then Randy Orton says, if you think I took you out last week because of Cody Rhodes, you're wrong. He goes, I'll look into what you just said because you have a valid argument. But he goes, I did not take you out last week because of Cody Rhodes. And then it pretty much turns into a brawl. And Randy Orton goes for the punt kick on Drew McIntyre, but security stops him. And then Randy Orton RKO's former wrestler Hurricane Shane Helms. But it was pretty much Hurricane. And Wade Barrett yells out, oh no, not Hurricane, which I thought was kind of funny that they mentioned that it was Hurricane. But Randy Orton takes out security because he was pissed because he wanted to hit that punt kick on Drew McIntyre. Then Miz and Carmelo Hayes went one-on-one with the Street Profits in a number one contender tag title match for Clash in Paris. And the crowd was going crazy for Carmelo Hayes. Loud chants for Carmelo Hayes. And the match is going great and everything, but Street Profits have the upper hand on Carmelo Hayes. And the Miz is ready to get the hot tag. And the White Six comes out, and they just start distracting him. They are sitting on, like, the announce table. They're all over the announcers. And they're just staring down the Miz, and the Miz gets distracted. And when Carmelo Hayes needs the hot tag, the Miz is distracted. And then the Street Profits take advantage by taking him out, hitting their finisher on a 1-2-3. And the Street Profits are going on to Clash in Paris to take on the White Six for the Tag Team Championships. They are the number one contenders now. Then backstage, Jade Cargill tells Tiffany Stratton how she is the number one contender for the Women's World Championship. And Tiffany Stratton says, I'm undefeated in 2025. And Jade Cargill tells her how she's going to teach her a couple things in the ring. Last time I checked, Tiffany Stratton beat Jade Cargill at SummerSlam in like 6 minutes. I don't know what Jade Cargill was talking about, how she's going to teach Tiffany Stratton in the ring. You got whooped by Tiffany at SummerSlam. Then it was main event time. Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa for the United States Championship, and the crowd was hyped for Sami Zayn. This match was going great until the MFT tried getting involved, but then Jimmy Uso, Big Jim, comes out to take out the MFT. He was outnumbered, and then Jacob Fatu's music hits. Jacob Fatu doesn't come out from the entrance ramp. He's on to be seen, and he jumps from the barricade, takes out Tala Tonga, and then Jimmy Uso and Jacob Fatu takes out the MFT on their own. And Sami Zayn, like always, the underdog, which if you were like watch a lot of my videos, I find this underdog thing of Sami Zayn's so boring because it's the same thing for the past, like, I don't know, he's been on the same character since he left the Bloodline in 2023. So the past 22 to 23, so that's good 2-3 years of the same thing every single match. He's the underdog. He comes back. Well, he hits his haluva kick, and he gets all hyped up, hits another one, and then 1, 2, 3. Sami Zayn, or I think it was a Blue Thunder Bomb, then a haluva kick. 1, 2, 3. We have a new United States champion already. Sami Zayn defeats Solo Sikoa, and he is our new United States champion. Cool to see a new United States champion. We do not need Sami Zayn as our United States champion at all. I mean, like, Jesus. Solo Sikoa just won it at Night of Champions. I feel like we could have had a better star or up and coming star defeating like maybe Carmelo Hayes or something, or I don't know. At that point, if we're gonna put it on somebody like that, give it to Aleister Black or something, not Sami Zayn. Overall, this Friday Night SmackDown was really good. The crowd was crazy. It kind of carried it in my opinion. I mean, like the John Cena Logan Paul segment was great. The main event, honestly, even though Sami Zayn won, it was good. I mean, like, I'm not going to knock the main event because Sami Zayn won. It was overall a very good main event. Carmelo Hayes and Miz for the Street Profits. I'm actually interested in it. I'm curious because I feel like the tag division on SmackDown's way better than Raw. Alexa Bliss and Chelsea Green, that whole storyline, in my opinion, I have no interest in. And then Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre, sign me up, man. That match will be great. And then Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes, great stuff. Obviously, Cody Rhodes wasn't on TV. Also, congratulations to Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes just had his second child. Great stuff for him. That's probably why he's not on TV. But overall, this Friday Night SmackDown was pretty good. I'm very hyped for Clash in Paris. If you guys are, drop down in the comments below what match you're most hyped for Clash in Paris. This is Jared W. Make sure to like, subscribe. I'm gonna give this SmackDown a solid 4 out of 5. Was it an amazing show? No, but when you have an awesome crowd like that, they make a decent or a halfway good show into an awesome show. That's just a true thing, in my opinion. But overall, great show. This is Jared W. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I cannot wait until Clash in Paris for John Cena to destroy Logan Paul.